In a forgotten corner of Nigeria, where the red earth kissed bare feet and the sound of cockcrows was louder than the village radio, a girl named Amara was born. Her family's hut was small, mud walls patched with old raffia mats, a leaking roof and a broken wooden door that creaked with every breeze. Poverty was not just around them, it was in the very air they breathed. Amara's father was a proud but stern man who believed only in the hoe and the cutlass. To him, survival was the only dream worth chasing. Her mother, gentle and soft-spoken, carried her own silent dreams but had buried them long ago under the weight of hardship. Amara grew up hawking groundnut on the dusty road that led to the market. Her tray was heavy, but heavier still was the longing in her eyes each time she saw children in uniforms walking to school. She would stop staring at them until they disappeared, then whispers under her breath, one day, I will wear that uniform too." But in the village, dreams like hers were considered foolish. The villagers mocked her openly. Women fetching water would laugh and say, "That one thinks book will cook soup for her family. She will soon marry and forget this nonsense." Even children teased her, chanting, "Amara the dreamer, Amara the fool." Her father's voice was the loudest. Every evening he would thunder, "Dreams don't put food on the table. Drop these books and face reality." But Amara's mother, though powerless against her husband, whispered encouragement at night. She would slip roasted yam into her daughter's hands and say softly, "Don't let the fire in you die. Maybe God planted it there for a reason." And so Amara read. By the weak glow of a kerosene lamp, she studied torn second-hand books given to her by a retired teacher who saw the hunger in her eyes. Even when her father stormed in and slapped the books from her hand, Amara picked them up again, tears streaming, determination burning. One market day, a voice rang through the village square. A man with a megaphone announced a state scholarship exam for the poor but brilliant students. Children cheered, parents murmured, Amara froze, her heart pounding. This was the chance she had prayed for. That night, she begged her father to let her try. He roared in anger, "Over my dead body. Who will feed us when you are chasing shadow? You are wasting your time." Amara cried herself to sleep, but in the darkness, her mother tiptoed into her corner and pressed a few wrinkled naira notes into her hands. "Take this. It's all I have. Don't waste it." Amara traveled to the town hall. She stood among hundreds of students in neat uniform, with polished shoes and brand new books. She wore her faded wrapper and carried her tray of groundnuts hidden under a bench. The students laughed at her. Inside the exam hall, her hands shook. The questions looked strange, heavy. Fear swallowed her. When time ended, her script was barely filled. She walked home that evening, her feet dragging on the dusty road. By the river bank, she fell on her knees and cried out, "Why give me dreams if I can never reach them?" The retired teacher found her and said, "True dreams are tested by failure. Don't give up now. Rest tonight, but rise again tomorrow." For weeks, Amara studied harder than ever. She solved sums in the sand. She read under the moonlight until dawn. Her lips moved in constant recitation. The teacher drilled her, correcting mistakes. Her father noticed her stubbornness and grew colder, but her mother became her secret pillar, shielding her from her father's wrath. When the next chance came, Amara walked into the hall with steady steps. She ignored the laughter. She ignored the whispers. Her hand moved quickly, confidently. This time she was ready. Weeks later, a messenger arrived in her village with a letter. The whole community gathered as Amara tore it open with trembling fingers. Her eyes widened. Tears filled her eyes. "I passed," she screamed. "I won the scholarship." The villagers gasped. Those who mocked her now clapped. Children danced around her. Her mother knelt in tears of joy. Her father froze, shame on his face. Slowly he approached and whispered, "Amara, forgive me. Your dreams are stronger than poverty. I was wrong." Amara hugged him, sobbing. Leaving her village, Amara entered a new world. She faced fresh struggles, new subjects, strange classmates, even hunger in the city. But she pressed on. Her dream had carried her this far, and she would not let them die. The years passed. She worked, studied, and rose higher and higher until the day finally came when she stood in a graduation gown, certificate in hand, smiling through tears. Amara returned to her village not as a hawker, but as a beacon of hope. Children gathered at her feet. The same villagers who once mocked her now sang her name. Her father, old and humbled, watched proudly. Amara looked at the children and said, "Never stop dreaming. No matter how poor you are, no matter who doubts you, dreams are the wings that will lift you above poverty. If I can rise, so you can." The children clapped. Her mother's face glowed with joy. The teacher nodded, satisfied that his little seed had grown into a mighty tree. And Amara became more than a girl. She became a symbol, a voice, a light for others walking the same dusty road she once walked. Her voice echoed as the story faded. My struggle gave me strength. My dream gave me hope. And hope gave me a new life. This story is dedicated to every child who still dares to dream.